All right, let's. We got only like 3. I think we'll do one more sound, one call, and one IM. How about no? We'll do that one tomorrow. I saw Pete Buttigieg talk to Al Sharpton several months ago, and I said, I'm starting to feel like Pete Buttigieg, the only other interaction he had was when he fired the African-American police chief in his city. But if you thought that was awkward, look at Mayor Pete talk to workers.
Good. Hopefully we can get it done.
Yeah. What's the level of optimism this weekend?
Well, as long as they're talking.
Better talking than not talking, I guess.
Exactly. Yes.
Now, what resources do folks have in the interim? Is there any kind of bridge program or something to get folks through? Or
The Northern Nevada Food Bank.
Okay.
We have a strike
They're
fund.
kicking in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How long do you feel like the strike
you're getting this?
No, sorry, you got to rewind that. That is unbelievable. The question he asks here. The people need to hear this question.
Get folks through, or something to get folks through, or
the Northern Nevada Food Bank.
Okay.
We have a strike
They're
fund.
kicking in. Good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How long do you feel like the strike fund can? I guess as long as it takes.
Yeah, they got a pretty good chunk of money in the fund.
Okay.
It's been 12 years since our last strike, so hopefully that'll sustain us for some duration.
Oh my God, he's basically asking them how long they're going to strike for. So there was a meme that somebody made of Buttigieg emailing GM saying,
Exactly.
I tried, but I couldn't find out how long they're planning to
Like
do
an
it.
informant.
Yeah. How long do you guys think you can last?
So much food and stuff. you
Yeah,
got
so
stocked
how
up.
much food do you guys
What are the
have?
coffers looking like?
What kind of indictment? And look, the Democratic Party is definitely not a traditional labor party in any type of mold. But however, it is a party that has had an alliance with labor unions, and really at certain times, obviously during the New Deal in the 60s, delivered a lot of great things. And, this is the friendly, this is the wonder boy of the Democratic Party elite. And this guy, we are at the point now, like Bill Clinton was terrible for organized labor, but my God, did that guy know how to be like, so how's the strike going? This guy, he looks like, it's like, dude, you're not on a, I can't even think what the analogy would be. Like, nobody should look that uncomfortable talking to prospective voters in your primary.
And
These guys are just out striking. Why do you look so uncomfortable, man?
And look, I will take somebody with good policies and bad affect over someone like a Bill Clinton type.
How about both?
10 out of 10 times. But we have one who has both right now. So what's the problem?
And how about both in the other direction? Like, in his case, his affect reveals his policies. Is what I'm trying to say.
Well, that's
it
the
isn't
thing.
just like, look, yes, I totally agree with you. Although there's a great JFK story. And I read this in a proper JFK biography, and this is where you really actually get some of JFK's charisma. He was in West Virginia talking to coal miners in the fucking 1960s. Like, could you imagine? And one guy finally, raised their hand. They say, have you ever done like an honest day's work in your whole life? And JFK looks around and he's like, I don't think so, I guess. And they all laugh and they're all like, well, I guess you weren't missing anything. And then they just get back to like what they need, which he was actually at the time mostly happy to commit to. So it was like that, right? Like, and there's a power in that honesty and level of self-comfort that really diffuses a lot of stuff because it's honest. But like Buttigieg, part of the reason Clinton was good is there's a part of Clinton that should have known better because of his background in some ways. But like, I don't think Buttigieg has. He must know labor unions exist. His dad was a Marxist professor, but he just.
Oh God, I always forget about
he
that.
just has no. That's just.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Him and Kamala.
The thing
Apples fell off a cliff on those two instances.
I looked up Buttigieg's labor plans, and actually, like, if you took his name off of it, there's some good stuff. Hour or $15 an hour plus index to inflation, and then a ban on right to work, which is all
That's
good.
the most important. I think I want to start seeing them. Rashida said 21. They should all follow her, or 20. I'm less. That's important, but it should be 20, 25. Ban right to work. That's a big deal.
But
That's a big
but the thing is like I don't. You obviously can't trust him on that stuff.
Of course
and he
not.
doesn't have the. You'd need more than just plans, frankly, to appeal to people like that.
You need
we'll see what
convictions.
happens.
Yeah, no.
You need commitment.
Like, he
you
doesn't-
need strategy.
He doesn't have a class analysis of how the economy is structured. He doesn't know shit about labor and capital. He thinks of organized labor as one more special interest group that he has to pander to.
Exactly. Final call of the day. You're calling from a 406 area.